Hello everyone, myself Ms. Shupra Bende from Government College of Arts, Science and Commerce, KPM, Assistant Professor. Program Bachelor of Science, 3rd year, Subject Botany, Semester 5, Course Code BOD 103, Course Title Economic and Medicinal Botany. Title of the unit General Account of Economically Important Plants. Module name Vegetable crops, Nolcol and Okra. Outline Identification and botanical description of Nolcol and Okra. Cultivation practices of Nolcol and Okra. Utilization of Nolcol and Okra. Learning outcomes recalls the botanical name and description of Nolcol and Okra. Explains the cultivation practices of Nolcol and Okra. Lists the uses of Nolcol and Okra. Now we will see each of these vegetable crops, that is Nolcol and Okra, in detail with its botanical description, cultivation practices and its uses or utilization. First is botanical description of Nolcol. It is locally known as Gant Gobi. Now its botanical name is Brassica oleracea L. var. Caulerpa L. Family is Brassicaceae. It is an herbaceous annual plant. Here in this particular plant, the stem is greatly reduced and it is modified to form large whitish spherical structure with juicy mass of edible tissue. This Nolcol, the stem portion is of commercial importance. It is greatly reduced and forms a juicy mass of edible tissue. Leaves are simple, alternate and sometimes lobed and petiolated. The inflorescence is a raceme or corymbose raceme with white flowers. And here the fruit is a silica. Here we have two images wherein in the first image we can see the habit of Nolcol. Here you can see the large reduced stem with a juicy mass of edible tissue. And in the second image we can see the enlarged portion of stem. It has become reduced and condensed. Now here in Nolcol there are different varieties. Depending upon the variety, it can either be greenish white stem or it can be purple in color. So it depends depending upon the cultivar. Now the cultivation practices of Nolcol. It is a winter season crop and thrives well in cool in moist climate. So here we have a cold season crop. It can withstand extreme cold and frost better than any other cool season crop. Now last time we have seen that other crops which are red amaranth or any others which are cold season crop, but this Nolcol, it can thrive extreme cold condition also and frost better than any other cool season crops. Now the propagation of this crop is done by seeds as well as tip and leaf cuttings. Here the seeds are sown in lots. We make lots or deep depressions and sow the seeds, and after the seeds germinate and they become 4 to 5 week old. Once they have become 4 to 5 week old seedlings, then they are retransplanted into rows or beds. The knobs as well as tender leaves, they are harvested before it becomes too mature, because in Nolcol the stem portion, which is the reduced stem with juicy edible tissue, it has to be harvested before it becomes fully matured, because once it becomes fully matured it becomes fibrous. The juicy edible tissue, it becomes fibrous in texture, so then it is not being used by the humans or other organisms. So the knobs as well as the tender leaves, they have to be harvested before they are tender. Next is utilization or uses of Nolcol. It is a popular vegetable because it has got more water content and mineral content, and it has having lot of medicinal properties, such as it is good for circulatory system, it helps to fight cancer, it promotes healthy digestion, so can be consumed every day, contains B complex vitamins, it stabilizes the blood pressure and aids in weight loss. It is also known to boost immunity. Now we move on to the second plant, that is okra. Here also we will see the botanical description, cultivation practices and utilization or the uses. First we will see the botanical description of okra. Now commonly it is known as lady's finger. Botanical name is Abelmoschus esculentus. Family Malvaceae. Now the botanical description, it is a robust annual plant. It can take the height of maximum height of 2 meter tall. So we can imagine how long it can grow. The leaves are alternate, cordate, 3 to 7 lobed and they are petiolated. Here the flowers are very important because they are quite beautiful. They are showy, bright yellow with reddish purple center and produced singly in the leaf axil. The flowers, they are quite beautiful. We will observe them in the next slide. Fruit is an oblong capsule dehiscing longitudinally. The capsule may contain numerous green or dark brown to black spherical seeds. Here also the fruit or the capsule, it has to be harvested before it matures. Now here there are 3 images. First image is showing the habit of the plant. Second image is showing the okra fruit, how they are sold in the market with small bunches. Last one is the okra flower along with the fruit. Here you can see it is bright yellow with purplish center. It looks very beautiful when you observe it in nature. Now we will move on to cultivation practices of the okra. It is a warm season crop, thrives best in moist and friable soil with 6.0 to 6.8 pH. But it is susceptible to frost and will not survive in cold spell. The other 2 vegetable crops which we have seen, they are adapted to cold or they can withstand extreme cold condition, that is knolcol. But here the okra, it is susceptible to frost and it is not going to survive in the cold spell. The seeds are sown directly in the field, that is in the form of row and ridges. Here there is no transplanting is done. They are directly sown. Crop is harvested within 50 to 60 days after sowing. The capsules are picked immature, usually every second or the third day after the appearance of the first pod. Next we have utilization or uses of the okra. It is green immature fruit which is the most popular vegetable, and its juice content, it is used as a clarifying agent in the manufacture of jaggery. Second, the tender fruits are also used in thickening soups and gravies because of its mucilaginous content. The mucilaginous content in okra fruits is the highest. Tender leaves are boiled and they are eaten the same way how spinach leaves are boiled and eaten. Ripe seeds, they are roasted and used as a substitute for coffee. This was done before. Seeds and leaves yield fatty edible oil and the seed cake is rich in proteins. These are some of the references. Thank you.